Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josh, and today I'm coming at you from a hotel with kind of bad lighting, so I apologize for this, in Wichita, Kansas, which is such an oddball kind of place. But if you stay tuned here on the channel, in the next few weeks, you'll see why I am here in Kansas for the night. I wanted to pop on here really quickly, though, to bring you some less than great news about one of my favorite cars of the moment, which is the Infiniti QX60. Now, if you've been with me here on the channel and you've watched my recent video review on the QX60, you guys will know I love that car. I thought the interior was great. It was, just leaps and bounds better than what you're getting from Lexus or Acura today. And the engine in the QX60, it was the naturally aspirated 3.5 liter VQ35DD engine from Nissan and Infiniti, which is a great engine. It is old, it is antiquated, it is reliable, it is legendary, up there with Toyota's 2GR V6, which you know I also love. However, Nissan and Infiniti put out a press release that made me really sad because, unfortunately, the QX60 is now ditching that legendary, tried and true, naturally aspirated V6 in favor of a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder, which, according to everything I've read, is the KR20DET engine, which is kind of an odd choice, in my opinion, because the KR20DET is the same engine that's used in the QX50 and the Nissan Altima. Now, the KR20DET is part of Nissan's VC turbo, variable compression turbo engines. That's a relatively new engine and engine technology. It came out in 2016, but it's had problems, and it's continued to have problems over its lifetime. According to the NHTSA here in the United States, they've been investigating loss of power and engine failure issues with the KR15, which is the 1.5 liter turbo used in the Nissan Rogue. So that's not confidence inspiring. But more importantly than that, I just don't think that this is an appropriate engine for a mid-size luxury SUV, and all other parts of that QX60 are very firmly a luxury car. The interior, like I've said in the video I did with the 2024, beautiful. It is up there with the best in class. And then Nissan goes and puts in this Nissan Altima engine into it. Really? Now, in terms of power, the KR20DET produces 268 horsepower, which is 27 less than the 3.5 liter VQ35DD engine, but it does produce 16 more pound-feet of torque at 286 pound-feet. Even still, and I hate to say this, I really do, because I love the V6 QX60. I don't know if I would buy this now over a TX or a Grand Highlander. I'd probably go with the Grand Highlander. Toyota reliability, Toyota technology, Toyota engineering, I'm going to trust a little bit more than the VC turbo engine. And this thing is competing with, the likes of Acura MDX, which still has, for the moment anyway, a great 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6, or if you get the MDX Type S, a 3.5 liter turbocharged V6, and that thing, both of them are amazing engines. So, I don't know, we'll have to see how this plays out. I definitely want to drive one of these new ones, and I'm going to hold judgment until I can actually get behind the wheel. But I just, because of what I care about, because of what I like, I don't know if the interior, I'm going to, again, withholding final judgment, but I'm not sure if the interior of the QX60 is enough to sway me that way now that we've lost that legendary bulletproof VQ35DD engine. So, anyway, we shall see. I'm going to contact the Infiniti dealer that is local to us to see if they, when they get one in, will they let me borrow one to drive it so that I can do truly have a kind of head-to-head, back-to-back experience between old QX60 with the V6 that I loved and new QX60 with the VC turbo engine. Beyond that, though, I've said before many times, V6s are on their way out, just like V8s are. And with the rest of Japan going to Turbo 4s, there's not really a reason anymore for Honda and Acura to keep that, any of the V6s in the MDX and Pilot. They could very easily, I think, take the 2-liter turbo out of the Accord or, whichever cars are using it right now, pop that into the Pilot and MDX, and I think Honda and Acura now have a really strong shot here with having a V6 in the Pilot and MDX to see their sales skyrocket. So we'll see. Now, the good part about the QX60, because it didn't sell well to begin with, and because these are plentiful on dealer lots, I mean, you drive past any Infiniti dealer and the whole lot's going to be covered in QX60s. There are still a ton of them out there with the V6, and there probably will continue to be a ton of them even into like 2025. And hear me loud and clear, for as much as I am worried and not crazy about this new QX60, the 2024 version with that VQ35DD engine, the naturally aspirated V6 engine, that is an amazing car. I don't care if you don't like Infiniti or Nissan. I don't care if you want to leave a crappy comment or whatever. That is a great car with a legendary engine that is tried and true and is the next best thing from Toyota's old 2GR V6. So if you want a QX60 and you like everything else about it, now is the time to go get one before the 25s all come out with this VC turbo engine. Now is also the time to go get that Acura MDX or Honda Pilot with the naturally aspirated 3.5 liter V6. Again, I just, we've known that this is coming. I mean, anyone with common sense knows that, every car is at some point going to become a Turbo 4 thing. But we still have a chance now to get a naturally aspirated, or even with the MDX Type S, a turbocharged V6. So now is kind of the time to buy one of these cars while you still can. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate it. Have a great one, and I will talk to you soon from our epic summer road trip. So stay tuned for that. There's so much. As I'm filming this right now, we are at the end of our epic summer road trip. But for you all, it will be beginning through 2 videos in August. So can't wait for you to see that. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great one. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And yeah, we'll talk soon. Take care.